Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Licious Black Beauty, your Poetic Psychic Pisces HighPriestess, aka the lake that shines like a diamond. Also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. And without any further ado, we are going to get into tonight's reading. I'm going to start off with a bit of dialogue here, okay? And then we're going to get into this reading, okay? We're going to pull some further messages and clarifiers and different things. Okay, guys? So, okay, the topic for this reading is something that I was thinking about not too long ago, guys. And it amazes me how we've got these witches and these warlocks in this world who are literally, you know, endlessly stop at nothing to put curses, spells, roots, and, you know, all kind of black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, roots, all kinds of things on regular, everyday people that they either dislike or don't even know, okay? Because you have those of them who literally, they all about the money, okay? So anybody that comes to them and pay them a certain amount of money, they don't care who it is, you know, they're going to do this spell work, okay? And then you have those of them who call themselves, you know, doing certain kind of spell work themselves. Okay, but it seems to amaze me that these witches and these warlocks are putting their curses, their spells, their root work, all kinds of things on regular, everyday people, okay, whom they either dislike or don't even know, okay? But what's ironic is there is no witch, no warlock that has common sense to do the same witchcraft on these elite satanic powers that be, or the government, who has literally been killing their people for hundreds and hundreds of years, okay? So you see the hypocrisy amongst all of this wicked crap that is going on, okay? So that's what we're talking about today, okay? That's what this reading is going to be about, okay? We you know, we have this endless supply of these, you know, these witches, these warlocks whom are demonically possessed, okay? And, you know, they go around, they're in hiding, okay? Because they're really cowards, okay? Because they don't have the audacity to do anything to your face, okay? To come to you personally and be like, oh, they feel like this, that, and the other about you, okay? Or, you know, do the spell work right before you, or, you know, or whatever. So you've got these hidden enemies, these secret bullies, these cowards in hiding, who are doing curses on you, spells on you, root work on you, okay? From death spells to beauty and glamour spells to love spells, remember me spells, sex magic, like, I mean, it goes on and on and on. All of the spell work, binding work, and different things like this, okay? And it's crazy. And it's crazy. And the reason is so widespread nowadays, okay? It's like everywhere that this is going on. And I feel like predominantly the reason why nothing is really being done about it, because the very elite satanic powers that be, the industry, the government, these elite officials high up in power that you hold in high honor for no apparent reasons at all, partake in these practices themselves as well, okay? So they literally sit back, you know, they encourage this type of behavior. They encourage this type of wicked thing when it wasn't that long ago. Back in the day, they all would have been burnt at the damn stake, you know, and you know, had their heads chopped off or thrown in an asylum some damn where. mental institution for the rest of their life because of the sick, twisted, evil, wicked ass shit that they're doing. Okay, but this has become widespread because you know, from the elite satanic powers that be to the industry on all different levels, they push Satanism. Okay, they push devil worship, and everything that is evil and wicked and demonic is supposedly good. Yet these are the same people that stand before the people, sit high up on their thrones and on their pedestals and things, and try to play pretend like they're righteous and they're upstanding to the people, when they're in fact they are evil and wicked to the core. They are demonically possessed. Okay, and they have allowed these demons to inhabit their mind, their body, their soul, to inhabit their body. Okay, thus they you know, displace this out amongst the world. Okay, you know, you know, you even have these high ranking witches, okay, who cast spells on the world in its entirety. Okay, who cast spells on the human population in its entirety, who cast spells on a grander scale, a grander level. Okay, and then you got these low life, good for nothing, gutter rat, ditch witch, wannabe chicks. You know what I'm saying? That you know, do this shit on a lower level, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, and you know, people and it are constantly battling by this. And what I find so interesting about this is a lot of people are aware of this. Okay, so what you have is a lot of different individuals, especially when it comes to readers and different things like that, who are online, and you know, they always got some cure, some remedy, or some type of shit that they want, you know, some pitch that they're trying to sell you, or some shit like that. Oh yeah, just get this bundle of mine, and get this candle, and do this protection spell, and do send this magic back, or whatever. When you think about it, look, 100 years, 200 years ago, okay, people wasn't doing this shit. Okay, so you know, people, they really, it's not, they don't care to really help anybody, to heal anybody. They want to get rich quick. You understand what I'm saying? And they prey off of you, your life, your situation, by trying to convince you, oh, if you just get these herbs from me, you just get this candle from me, or oh, you do this protection spell, or you do this type of ritual, you need to do a cutting of the cords, you need to do this, you need to do that. You know, they want to tell you that all of these things will help the situation, help what you're going through, when the fact of the matter is you shouldn't be even going through it in the first damn place. Okay, nor should you have to succumb to doing all of this shit. Like, they want you to combat evil, wickedness, witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, and voodoo with other spells and curses, and you know what I'm saying, and they'll sell you or tell you any damn thing, you know, besides things naturally, okay, that one can do to live, to survive, you know, when you having to constantly endure these things, and nobody is telling you the truth and facing the fact that these things shouldn't even exist in the first damn place. Okay, nobody is facing the fact that this shit has grown so widespread. It's all over the world, it's everywhere you look. Okay, it's on your in your media, it's in your books, your magazines, it's on your TVs, your movies, your TV shows, and your music videos, and all kinds of things. It's like every freaking where. Satanism, devil worship is being promoted. Okay, and you know, nobody pays attention to that. It's almost like these individuals play pretend like they're righteous and they're upstanding, like they're pillars of the community, like they're such good people that care about the people. But do you not know that, I mean, people are getting paid millions of dollars, okay, becoming billionaires even, who sing and rap about, you know, bitches and hoes, partying, drinking, sucking, fucking, getting high. And this is prostitution. All of this is literally being promoted. Gang banging, gun violence. All of this is being promoted. And the very people that stand before you, sitting up on the pedestal trying to convince you and your children that they're good, righteous, upstanding people, are the very ones who indulge in this type of shit. Okay, you know, being butt naked and twerking your ass, doing the most disgusting, degrading things or whatever, is what gets you popular these days. Okay, it's what gets you recognition and attention and popularity these days. Okay, you know, all of these things are being promoted. Okay, and it's being allowed. Okay, and the very people who stand before you, like the righteous and the upstanding, are the people who are promoting these things. And there's nobody with any common sense who is standing up against this, who will speak up and say, okay, well, if you are as righteous as you claim, then why is it that you got people who say is singing and rapping about getting wasted, partying, drinking, getting high on drugs, all kind of sexual acts and positions, calling people degrading names, street violence, gang violence, criminal activity, and all kinds of things. And this is just being promoted. Okay? Y'all, I kid you not. I kid you not. These witches like literally just cracked my bowl while I was talking, guys. Just let you know the satanic, Masonic, demonic energy. I literally have sage burning, and yeah, this demonic energy that is attacking me just literally cracked my heart bowl here. But we're gonna keep it moving, okay? But this is what's going on. This is what is being promoted by the very people who stand before you and act like they're so righteous and they're upstanding, okay? And then, you know, when people live this life, okay, and partake in these things, these are also the same people who stand up and act appalled like, oh my gosh, I can't believe such a thing is going on, it's happening, or whatever, when they're the very individuals who have promoted this, okay? They promote promiscuity, they promote prostitution, they promote one being overly sexualized and different things. They promote a lot of different things, just like they do with spell work and demonic. You can't even watch a music video, okay, without seeing something satanic, Masonic, or demonic in it. It's there. It's in every video, every film, even every movie that you watch, every show that you watch, because they have to pay their homage to these demons in which they serve, okay? And so nobody with common sense is standing up and saying, okay, something is wrong with this, something is definitely going on, something is happening here. What can we the people do about this? Is no, everybody just feeds into this garbage here. So you know, now we, like I said, we got these witches, we got these Satanists, we got these warlocks whom are demonically possessed, okay? And they're running around here casting their curses and their spells on everyday average Joe people. But it seems to amaze me that these elite satanic powers that be, they seem to be untouchable by the very thing that they have dished out, that they have put out here, okay? Like I did a video before, it's like everybody else face karma and face judgment except for the elite satanic powers that be, except for the rich and the famous and the wealthy and different things, okay? It's like, you know, everybody else gets attacked. Like, you know, how many people do you see die on a day? People dying on a daily basis in cruel and unusual ways, okay? But how often do you see these satanic powers that be die? How often do you see them, you know, unless they set up one of their sacrifices, okay, to display to the damn world? But even that shit is done on their own terms, you know, the sun and the moon and the stars and the planetary systems and the, you know, the astrology, the astronomy, the zodiology and all that shit and the numerology got to all line up how they do their little sacrifices and different things or whatever. And this is how, you know, everything is a sign, a symbolism, a riddle, or a rhyme or some type of shit with these people. And this is what they set up all the time. And people just, you know, blindly, endlessly go for this shit, okay? But this Satanism is like everywhere now, and it's ridiculous now. It's in your churches, it's in your schools, it's in your government, you know, it's in your industry, it's amongst the wealthy and the powerful. It is everywhere, okay? One can't escape from the low down dirty doings of this freaking world, okay? And like, this is what we are facing. This is what the people are enduring. This is what we are going through on a daily freaking basis. But doesn't it seem to amaze you that it seems like regular everyday average Joe people are the only ones who are attacked constantly, okay? Regular everyday people who may have faith, who may believe, who've been working hard all their life, who've been trying all their life, who've been praying all their life. They're the only ones who are tested. They're the only ones who are judged. They're the only ones who are ridiculed. They're the only ones who are persecuted. They're the only ones who are prosecuted. They're the only ones who are attacked. Are the only ones who go through such hardships in life, okay? But the very individuals, elite, high up, and power who have created such chaos, it's like they're untouchable to the bullshit that people have to go through on a daily basis. For what reason other than the fact that they have money? And they literally shuffle around to pay for their protection from other people in certain positions and shit. So this is what we're talking about today, okay? Because we've got witch covens all over the damn place, and they're casting curses and spells on people. But it seems to amaze me that you could hate me, one can hate you so darn much, dislike you, hate on you, be jealous of you, envious of you, whatever the problem is, or just may not even know you from Adam, intimidated by you, okay, and do spell work on you on a daily fucking basis. But there is history, documented fact, okay, that can be fact checked, since they love fact checking shit, since they love doing polls and ratings of shit. This can be proven, okay, that these people kill people on a daily basis, okay, and have been doing so for hundreds of fucking years. Yet it seems to amaze me nobody rises up against them, no matter how evil they are, how wicked they are, how wrong they are doing people, and all this other kind of shit. But you hate me so much. I can be your neighbor and you can hate me so much that you will do you will stop at nothing doing black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells on me, and somebody in power can shoot and kill your child in cold blood tomorrow, but you wouldn't even do that same shit to them. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So people in power on various different levels, because it's not even just those of them who are elites on the elite level, those of them in government, those of them in power, those of them who are rich and famous, those of them on higher levels, period. Okay? Nobody attacks them like that, okay? But just because somebody is jealous of me, or envious of me, or hate me, or spiteful towards me, or intimidated by me, I have to deal with people doing black magic and voodoo on me on a daily basis, to the point where just living a regular mediocre life is damn near impossible, or a fucking struggle, because you got so many people attacking you on a daily basis. Yet whole massacres are happening on a daily fucking basis, and nobody's attacking them. Nobody's working against them. So then you begin to wonder, well, how is this shit happening? Why is this shit happening? And it's because we are saturated in wickedness, in Satanism, in demonic shit, in devilish, evil, wicked shit, and it's everywhere on various different levels. And this is what is being pushed. Nowadays, even the very people who stand in churches and try to pretend like they saved, sanctified, delivered, and holy than thou, they are liars, deceivers, and manipulators, and they're lying to their whole congregations because they sold out to the government and the satanic powers that be a long time ago, and they too coward to stand before their people, stand before their congregations and tell the fucking truth, because they have sold their soul, they have sold their ass, they took backroom deals and bribes and shit. They belong to secret societies and all kinds of shit, and they continue to bamboozle their own selves, their own generations, their own congregations, year after year after year after year, and this shit goes on. This is the reason why you have Satanism. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why you have church witch covens right the hell now. Okay, now these are the same people that stand before you, out in public before, always thank you, Jesus, hallelujah, God this, God that, when they know full damn hell well they worship Lucifer as their damn God, but they too coward to even say so. They too coward. They work against people in secret. They work against people in hiding. Thus, individuals like that, I don't even feel like deserve respect. But this is the shit that we are going through, okay? These individuals are satanic sellouts, okay? And they're all about self-destruction because of the fact that they are satanic sellouts. And because of the fact that they are satanic sellouts, they belong to witch covens, okay? They self-destruct, and they are determined to destroy any and everybody else. Okay? They even are doing spell work on children. Now, these are very people who stand before you and try to play pretend like they such child advocates. They don't care nothing about kids. They hate kids. Witches hate kids. Satanists hate kids. They don't care anything about kids. They use kids for what the hell they want to use them for, but they do spell work and mind control tactics and all kinds of things on fucking kids. And then they stand before the people and act like, oh, they care about the kids so damn much. But if you care about the kids, why are you allowing rappers and singers to talk about sex every time they drop a hit? If you care about the kids, why is it okay to talk about gang violence and gun violence and getting high and drinking and doing all kinds of sexual acts and different things on a daily basis? Why are you pushing prostitution? Why are you pushing all of these things if you care about the kids? So they don't care about no damn kids. They don't care about no kids. But these are the same people who push all that shit and then act appalled when kids are having sex. Act appalled when kids get involved in gangs and become violent. Act appalled when kids go out and commit criminalistic acts. But this is what they have listened to. This is what they have seen all their lives on the TV shows, on the movies, in the music videos, and everything. You got rappers and singers right now who make more money than doctors. Okay? Doctors have to go to school and for probably 10 years or more to get their degrees to become whatever type of doctor that they are, supposedly to save people's lives. And you got people who sing and fucking dance who make millions and billions of fucking dollars, making more than even doctors. How does that even make sense? And these individuals push nothing but drugs, alcohol, sex, prostitution, gangbanging, street violence, criminal activity, guns, weapons. All they talk about is sucking and fucking and bitches and hoes and partying and kicking it and all the lavish shit that they have in between. That's what's pushed. That's what they make money from talking about. So you couldn't possibly care anything about kids. If you cared, if the satanic powers that be, if the wealthy white people in power really cared about fucking kids, they would not allow that shit to go on. They would not allow that shit to happen. And the reason why I'm calling them out for the shit is because they're the ones who run, rule, and control every damn thing. So they don't care any damn thing about kids. But you got to remind yourself that these are the very same people who will stand before the people and act like that they are righteous and they are upstanding. But then you will turn around and turn a blind eye to all the wicked shit that is being said and is being done in the industry and in the world. And the regular average Joe people in the world who is doing this sick twisted shit, they ain't done nothing but learn from the best. It's learned behavior. They watch the government do it. They watch the industry do it. They watch their favorite celebrities do it. They watch people all around them who have groomed them and trained them to be like this, and this is what they have to do to survive, to make it, to be comfortable, to have any incentives. And so they go along with this bullshit. But the very wicked shit that they are part of, they use to attack their own kind, their own race, their own people, their own neighborhoods, their own communities, their own children, their own families. And this is what the hell is going on. And it's being allowed. It's being pushed. Now, remind you, these are the same people who act like that they are so pro law and order. How are you pro law and order when y'all are for such wickedness being done on a daily basis and you're doing absolutely nothing the fuck about it? So you're not about law and order. You can't bring up law and order when it's the fuck convenient for you. Yeah. Everything is law and order, but all of your criminalistic activities is not included in that fucking law and order. Law and order only applies to the peasants, huh? Law and order only applies to the worthless poor individuals in the world, huh? That doesn't even quite make sense. How can you be for law and order, yet all of this evil, all of this wickedness, all of this Masonic, demonic, satanic crap is going on a daily basis, and nobody's saying anything about it? Nobody's doing anything about it? It's being pushed, it's being promoted, and everything. So this is what we're talking about today, guys. And as you can see, we have three main messages here: church, witch covens, satanic sellout, self-destruction, spell work on kids. This is going on a daily basis. And nobody's saying anything or doing any damn thing about it. Just period. But this is the world that we live in. This is where you all, this is what the world has come to. This is what you all accept. It just seems to amaze me that somebody that hasn't done you nothing, okay, or just somebody that you dislike, that you could work so vigorously against, but there is documented proof in history of how these individuals, the high up in power, have enslaved your people, imprisoned your people, killed your people, brutalized your people for hundreds of years, but you don't have that same energy. You don't have that same passion, that same drive against these individuals. And if y'all think back, the first time that these witches, you know, stepped out of their coven for a moment to feel themselves, y'all remember when Trump first became president? And y'all don't get me wrong, because I be using these things as examples, but I don't choose sides, okay? Because they all working for the satanic powers that be. You understand? So I know what it is. So I don't have to choose sides. I don't choose sides. It's just about what's matter of factly and what's the truth. Y'all remember when Trump became first became president, okay? CNN had ran a whole news show that they did where these witches was literally given a platform on CNN to come out and say that their witch coven was going to be doing binding spells and all other type of spells on Donald Trump, just because of the simple fact that they disliked him and they didn't want him to be president. And nobody said anything about this. Nobody found anything wrong with this. Nobody said a damn thing. This is matter of fact. You can look it up. This was aired live, publicly, on CNN, where these bitch ass witches came out. Whether you like Donald Trump or not, bitch, I don't fucking care. I don't choose sides. This is not about one side or the other, red or blue, left or right. I don't care nothing about this shit, because they all sold out to the satanic powers that be. And these elites that's high up than them control all their asses, okay? So I don't care nothing about it. I overstand the situation. But right is right and wrong is wrong. What you cannot do is come on here and say that you are doing spell work against a fucking president or anybody for that fact of a matter. But the mere fact that CNN gave them a platform to bring their stupid asses out to say that they was doing binding spells or any other type of spells on a president. And guess what? Homeland Security didn't step in. FBI didn't fucking step in. Goddamn me, what's them damn people, them guards, the people that the presidents them have, Secret Service and step in. They should have fucking tackled these bitches like football players, okay? Because this is the very thing that is wrong with the damn world. It's people just like them who is doing this shit on regular, everyday, average Joe people. And they have gotten outside of themselves with it. They literally think that they are something special, okay? To the point where it's not just regular, everyday, average Joe people that they doing this to. You got these witches out here that think they so full of themselves. They get in any type of legal trouble. They are perjuring themselves in the court of law, but they doing black magic and voodoo on judges, on lawyers. Okay? They done got beside themselves. They literally feeling themselves to try to prolong court situations and all kinds of shit. And it got individuals not knowing that they under a whole fucking curse, a whole damn spell, because bitch ass witches is being allowed to roam around here and do black magic and voodoo on people. Okay? Now some shit, some curses and spells is done to stop people, to block people, to slow people down, to hinder something. But then you got this same spell work that gets done to cause people's death, to cause people's illnesses, to cause people, all kind of sabotage, hell, havoc in their life on various different levels. Okay? But I use that as an example because that was something that was very brazen. And it was appalling to me that this shit was aired on CNN and nobody said any damn thing about it. Like, nobody had a problem with this shit. Okay? Now, if it had been Christians that came on CNN and said, the Christian community in our church is rising up against President Donald Trump, and we're going to pray for him, and we're going to do some type of ritual to go lay hands on him and anoint him and pray him out of office. You know, then people would all out the woodwork with a, oh, you're trying to push your religion on us. You're trying to push your way of life. But for some reason, when it comes to fucking Satanism, nobody says a goddamn thing. Nobody do a goddamn thing. But for the longest now, and remind you, these are the same goddamn people that told you that the United States of America was built upon Christian fucking values, a Christian foundation, yet they are not Christian. They are Satanists. They only created Christianity and all these different religions to control the people. But then at some point in time, they got past that. At a different point in time, and then they started implementing their Satanism and pushing that upon people. They took the Christianity and praying up out of schools. And all kinds of shit. Now you can't even speak of religion anywhere. Just like how with smoking cigarettes. You used to be able to smoke a cigarette in restaurants and bars and all kinds of shit. Some everywhere. And then now all of a sudden it got forbidden, you know, after years upon years of them promoting cigarettes, okay, having actors and actresses on film promoting cigarettes. You got everybody addicted on it, okay. Wasn't no health warnings or any damn thing coming out about the shit then, while they was promoting it for all them damn years. But all of a sudden then they took cigarette smoking from out of everywhere, and then that's when the damn health guidelines came out. Oh, Surgeon General's warning, cigarette smoke could cause this. Shut the fuck up. You weren't talking about any of these health concerns or any goddamn thing when you was pushing tobacco on damn people for years upon years. But as soon as people get addicted upon the cigarettes, and you done promoted it in your movies and the industry and everything, because you know everything that they want to promote and they want to push, they had the celebrities to do it. Okay? Y'all remember all them damn shows where they was showing all the real beautiful, pretty women smoking. See, everybody in the movies back then was smoking cigarettes and shit. They even the court shows and different things back then, they was all in the courthouse smoking cigarettes, all in the police precinct smoking cigarettes, all in the blood, the bars and the taverns and the clubs and different things smoking cigarettes. Then it came along. Do you know most people who have cancer or even die from cancer probably never smoked a cigarette the day before in their damn life? That shit was created in a lab, okay? And they have the cure for it. But this is the bullshit that we are going through in the world. I just use that as an example, okay? So now they're forcing Satanism on everybody, okay? Everything that they pushed upon you with Christianity at first to control you, now they need to pull all of that back now and implemented Satanism, okay? So now everything that was once bad is now good, and everything good is now bad. This is the very reason when I was living carelessly and recklessly, when I was living in sin, I had no problems with nobody. No problems with nobody. Wasn't nobody doing no black magic voodoo on me. The government, the industry, fake family, exes, nothing wasn't working against me, setting me up, wasn't isolated. People flocked to me like fucking flies to be in my damn life. And all kinds of shit. Okay? But for the moment I woke up and I changed my life for the better, I no longer live in sin. I live righteously. All of a sudden now I'm on the government's watch list. I'm being stalked. I'm being harassed. I'm being illegally invaded and violated. Black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, all kinds of shit being done on a daily basis, and isolated and all other kind of shit. Got nothing to nobody. Yet when I was living in sin, when I was living carelessly and recklessly, nobody was there to bother me. Y'all don't see what's going on here. So when I was living wrong, when I was living in sin, I had a better life. I had more. But now that I'm not, I have nothing and nobody. Ask yourself, how does that work? Ask yourself, how could that be? And why is it being allowed by high power? It don't quite make sense. You got people who have faith and believe in all their life. They praying to be righteous, praying, hanging off wings and prayers, praying, hoping and wishing and praying for blessings and this, that, and the other. Trying their best to get their lives right. And those who are determined and who really do so, just for you to find out. It was for what? It was for nothing? Because now you're under attack. It doesn't even make sense. I slept peacefully when I was living in sin. I didn't want for a damn thing. I was living in sin. If I was still smoking and drinking and partying, kicking and having sex and sucking and fucking and, you know, being of this world, not awake, not in my life purpose. See, back then, I had no problems with nobody. Nobody dare step to me, tell me they had a problem with nothing. They still ain't stepped to me and told me they had a problem with nothing, but they all actively working against me now. But the fact of the matter is, I ain't lose no sleep. I wasn't being sleep deprived. Wasn't nobody doing no black magic voodoo on me. Cast no curses and spells upon me. No, none of that shit. So ask yourself how this shit works. And this is the world that we are living in today. This is what is happening. This is what is going on. This is what is happening. Yeah. Okay? These people are obsessed. They are obsessed in their wickedness. Obsessed with the witch covens in which they are in. They are obsessed with doing this witchcraft, this sorcery, this black magic, this voodoo. They are obsessed with being satanic sellouts. Okay? They obsessed with their spell work. Okay? But of course, nobody with common sense is discussing these things. Nobody with common sense is saying anything about these things. It seemingly doesn't matter to you all, but it seems to amaze me. It seems to amaze me. And you can take any scenario that you want. You can take any scenario that you want. If I came and shot you, you would undoubtedly fight against me. Rise up against me, get your goons, your friends, your whatever, to attack me back. Okay? As most would. Yet if somebody in the government, if an agent, or a cop, or a detective shot you, or any of your people, you ain't gonna rise up against them. You're not gonna fight them. This is the same thing I'm talking about. I'm using that as an example. This is the same thing I'm talking about when speaking of this witchcraft, when speaking of this sorcery, this black magic, this voodoo, these curses and these spells that's being sent out on a daily basis. Okay? You can work against me so vigorously to the point where you dislike me or hate me so much that this is what you resort to. Using your time, your energy, even those of them who pay for spell work, using your money to try to stop me, block me, hinder me, sabotage me, ruin me, hurt me, harm me, or my child, or anything. Okay? But the very people who are racist against you, you're not working against in that type of way. You don't rise up against them. The very people who hate you, you don't rise up against them in that type of way. Because they elite, because they rich and they famous and they in power. The very people that's been killing you and your people for hundreds of years, you don't rise up against them in that type of way. You don't try to hurt them, harm them, fight them, do witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo on them. No, none of that shit. But you're all too eager to rise up against me. Yeah. So we have freedom here. But look at this individual. You see how this person is a demon. You see that skull and bones there on this person's shirt here? We're talking secret societies. We're talking satanic, masonic, demonic ass individuals who have sold their soul. They're soulless beings. They have no sympathy, no empathy, no remorse at all for anything that they do. But see, this says freedom. This is what their freedom, their supposed freedom has, your supposed freedom here in this world has rewarded you. People who are freely use their freedom and their obsession to attack you in every evil, wicked, demonic way that they so possibly can. And they worked in schemes and teams and groups together here. Look at this. Sisterhood. At the bottom of the deck. Most of these witches, witch covens, are women. They come up together to attack a multitude of people. You see how this group of this sisterhood here, but you got brotherhoods that do this too. This group of individuals, these witches, these warlocks here. But do you see all these little fish around here? These is all the different people in the world that they attack constantly. Okay? This talks about friendships, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. Okay? They get delight out of coming together in the witch covens to sabotage and ruin other people, to attack other people, to illegally invade and violate other people. This is the world that we have come to. Okay? Obsession. And they use their freedom, their free will, to do spell work on kids. To be satanic sellouts. They even deceive us within the church in their witch covens. Because many of these witches may be at the church every time the doors open. And some of them don't attend church. Okay? They on various different levels. But they're everywhere. Okay? Because they have multiplied. They're everywhere. Spirit is saying. But it amazes me that they have such hatred in their heart for only particular persons. Okay? And you can't tell me, no matter why, no matter what excuse or reason you come up for disliking a regular person like myself. Okay, that's fine. You got the right to feel however you want to feel about me. You don't have to be my friend. You don't have to like me. You don't have to give a damn about me. You don't have to care nothing about me at all. I'm not encroaching upon your free will to feel the way you want to feel. Okay? So if you dislike, I'm not asking you to like me. I'm not asking you to be my friend. I'm not asking you to love me. No, nothing like that. Okay? But when you make it your business for what you believe in, for what you dabble in, to hurt other people, to harm other people, to tear down other people, to make life unbearable and unlivable for other people, you're the one, in fact, with the problem here. We got false person here. And we got Toll and Labor. They work hard at this wicked shit that they do. These witch covens, these satanic sellouts here, they work hard. These false persons. This is the reason why they are so obsessed in their wickedness. And it's ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd. It's absolutely ridiculous, okay? And this is the world that we are living in, okay? We are surrounded by satanic, masonic, demonic as individuals who are soulless. And this is being allowed on various different levels. And nothing at all is being done about it. You know why nothing at all is being done about it? Because the very individuals in power, they enforce this type of thing. They do this type of thing themselves. Yeah. They do these type of things themselves. Yeah. But look at this. Prison. Sorrow. Thief. Many of these individuals may be facing prison for the things that they are doing. Then they'll be sorry. But we'll see if they witchcraft, they sorcery, they black magic, they voodoo, and they curse, their spells can get them up out of there. Yeah. Because I believe a lot of this shit that has been hidden for so long, done in the dark for so long, but because of the fact that the world is saturated with this shit, and it's everywhere, you know, a lot of things that they're doing have come to the light. Like their spell work on children. Like their mind control on children. Their grooming of children. Okay? They're in the business of stealing souls now, okay? At one point in time, you know what I'm saying? People who were said to have sold their soul or be a part of this or went to the crossroads and this, that, and the other, they made conscientious decisions to do so for themselves. Now they no longer, these satanic powers that be is no longer sitting around waiting on anybody to, you know, desire to want to sell their soul. They ain't a business of stealing souls. Yeah. Somebody could be in prison right now, feeling sorrowful for something that they stole, something that they have done here. Okay? But this is what's going on, y'all. This is what's happening. And nobody with common sense give you real dialogue about this fucking topic. Nobody. You know, you've been attacked with black magic voodoo. You know, people want to put your health, your well-being, your life in jeopardy. And you got law officials, government officials, high up individuals who sit back and allow these things to happen, and they're doing nothing at all about it, yet they're supposed to be so pro law and order. They're sitting up doing nothing at all about it. And then as people die, they just cover it up. That's why you got so many people around here blood sacrificing their own flesh and blood for money. Because that's all anybody care about. Materialism. Money. Yeah. That's literally what's about to pop over. Look. 9 of coins. With the 3 of wands. This is what motivates them. Money. People are getting money for partaking in these witch covens. These satanic cults that they're in. Okay, got that 8 of swords that wanted to flip over too. So many of them are going to face prisons for what they have done. Okay, there's a Queen of Swords out here who Aquarius, Libra, Gemini woman who is a witch practitioner, and she gets paid a lot of money to do root work, to do witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, Santeria, whatever she do, whatever kind of curses, spells that she do. This is what motivates her, the money. Okay? Yeah. This is what motivates her. This way, but she's not the only one. This has obviously got to be some prominent individual who's a witch practitioner, who do spell work for others. Spirit is saying this person is a false person. This person could be facing prison. It's going to feel very sorrowful because they stole something from somebody. This person has most recently done something in an effort to steal something from somebody. And this person could be facing prison. They're going to be feeling sorrowful. Why? I don't know why they're going to be feeling sorrowful. Why won't they just use their witchcraft, their sorcery, their black magic, their voodoo, their curses and their spells to, you know, get them out the situation. They're supposed to be such guru. You know, such wise witches. But this is betrayal here, Spirit is saying. This is betrayal. People are all over this world are enduring betrayal. Because they have been set up by their families. Because they have gotten set up by the government. Churches even. All for the love of money. And it's no wonder they claim that money is the root to all evil. Yeah, look, the magician. The magician here. This is magic that they're doing. Voodoo that they're doing. Black magic that they're doing. They're using their own free will. These false persons are using their own freedom, their own free will, and obsessed with what incentives that they can get from working against others, from trying to sabotage, ruin, hurt, harm others with their witchcraft, their sorcery, their voodoo. Uh-oh, guys. Hold on. I'm making a mess here. I had a card that fell. And everything wants to tip over. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys. So, yeah. You got multiple individuals coming out here. These individuals are liars, deceivers, manipulators, thieves. They'll do anything. Yeah, they'll do anything to manifest what they want in other people's lives. Yeah. And that's what it's all about. Look at here. You got the Six of Wands with the Seven of Coins with the Eight of Coins here. They want public recognition, success, triumph, victory. And they work hard. Didn't I tell you they work hard for this money? This is a job. There's something that they do. We got the Seven of Coins here, the Eight of Coins here, the Nine of Coins here. People are doing this for work. And they don't care. Spell work on children. Spell work in the church. These satanic sellouts everywhere. Spell work in the government. Spell work in the industry. Spell work in the schools. Spell work in neighborhoods near you. Spell work in the judicial system. Spell work everywhere you look, everywhere you turn. This is what is happening. This is what is going on. Yeah. They call us them burdens on other people. Problematic situation in other people's lives. Yeah, and this is happening because of a decision that was made by these groups of people here. These witch covens, these satanic cults, these underground rings that they have. Yeah. And this is you know, we had some people that wanted to pop out there. This Queen of Swords. There's also a water sign as well, who is obviously very prominent in witchcraft services that they provide for people and things like that. But the fact of the matter is that there's whole groups, there's whole covens that have come together to do this. This is sick. This is twisted. But you think that there's liberty and justice for all. But you have been told that you are free. That you have freedom. But you have been told that you have the pursuit to happiness. And you believe all this bullshit. You fed into all this bullshit. It was nothing but lies and deceptions. And the very individuals in power. Look, another person. King of Wands here. Okay? Using this wand of his. This is a warlock here. This is a witch here. Yeah. Got several people that's been tried to pop out here. A Queen of Swords thus far, a King of Wands. So there's obviously some very prominent witch practitioners out here, wherever they are, that people are calling on, that's doing all type of work. These individuals may not even be where you from. They don't know you from Adam. They don't know you from Adam. Yeah. Got the Chariot here. With the devil. No, the devil was going to come out. Yeah, you know that. You know the devil was going to come out. Yeah. These individuals may even be traveling, Spirit is saying. They travel to do their witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo on people. They're traveling from state to state. They travel to other countries even. Or get people in other countries to do this sick, twisted, demonic ass shit to people. just so they can betray them. And guess what? The money is the motivation for them to betray people here. For them to do this witchcraft here. For them to try to get away with something. To lie, to cheat, to steal, to manipulate. To deceive another here. Yeah. Yeah. To cause burdens, problematic situations in people's lives because of the decision that these witch covens, these satanic cults have decided to do in order for them to have some type of success, some type of victory, some type of abundance with finances, money, and resources here, okay? People are doing this as a job. Yeah. Yeah. The Nine of Wands here. These people are very defensive about this. Willing to make sacrifices to hurt or harm another. Even children. Yeah, they're sick. These people are sick in the head. They seriously are. But this is what's going on in the world, guys. This is what's going on in the world. They want to bring about sadness, loss to people, strife to people's lives. And they don't care who they do it to because all they concerned with was their success, their victory, their abundance here. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. The money. You got the 10 of coins here with the Ace of Swords. The money. That's all these coward bastards worried about. That's all they think about. Yeah. Spirit is saying that they cause this heartache, this heartbreak here in people's lives for money. And Spirit is saying that is the truth. That is clarity. And you go right along with it. Or perhaps you don't give a damn. Perhaps you don't care. Till it's your turn. You know, but until then, you know, you may be perfect, one of the ones that's perfectly fine with being a gang stalker. With being a part of these groups and these covens. To hurt and harm others. For your own selfish benefit in some type of way. But these Spirit is saying that these individuals are showing up as false persons. They're the false persons in the world. They're using their free will power to hurt and to harm others. And they are obsessed with it. They're obsessed with the Satanism, with the demonic nature of things. Many of them are bound to contracts, are bound to these demons that they have sold their soul to. That they have connected themselves with. And they are obsessed with the money that they get from doing such hateful things. Yeah. And I feel like some type of fast communication, some type of messages, news, information, communication is going to surface pertaining to this. Yeah. These people are beyond sick, people. But see, this is what nobody is talking about. This is what nobody is telling you. And for those of you who, you know, you talk to these people that, you know, supposed to be readers and different things or whatever, and they want to tell you, oh, you know, light a candle, spin around 3 times, jump up and down, do a cut, a cord cutting, do, you know, buy this product from me, buy that, buy this, to do all this, do all that. You do not have to do that. You should not have to do all of that. for you to live a simple, peaceful ass life. It is not your damn fault. People make it seem like it's your fault that you are fucking being attacked, and the only way for you to make it and not have to endure this, not to have to suffer from this, is if you only buy their products. And if you only spin around 3 times and jump up and down and light a white candle and a black candle and a this color candle and a that color candle and get their products and take a special kind of bath and sprinkle certain kind of salts and get certain type of oils and incense, and get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? You are convincing people that they should combat witchcraft with other magic and witchcraft. It's stupid. It is dumb. And guess what? Before these people ever came along, do you think people back in the damn day who suffered in any type of way, who's been attacked in any type of way by this shit, they didn't deal with this shit. They didn't endure this shit. Nor did they have somebody trying to get rich quick off of them by convincing them that they just bought this and they just used that and they just had this and they just had that. That it would somehow help them. Get the hell out of here, man. I get so tired. I get so tired with people getting over, and they prey upon certain people in certain areas. They prey upon your weaknesses, okay? And they expect you not to have a strong mind to be able to think for yourself or anything, because all you got to do is really listen to what the hell they're saying. They'll tell you to buy any and everything, to do any and everything other than you to have faith and have belief and stay strong and do natural things that don't cost you nothing the hell at all. Oh, you just need to get a reading from me. Oh, you just need me to do this spell for you. Oh, you just need to get this and to do that. And to sprinkle this little salt and to get this little oil and buy this little candle and light it. And do this on a certain day at the certain moon time on a certain ritual in a certain way. Get the fuck out of here. Sweep your floor 3 times and then mop it and spin around. Like what? I'm being sarcastic here, but like this literally the shit that goes on. Oh, they sending you the evil eye. Oh, that evil eye just so wicked, just so nasty. People sending you the evil eye. How awful is that for somebody to send you the evil eye? Well, look, I got these evil eye pendants that you get, this necklace, this bracelet, this watch, this ring, this candle, evil eye candle that you can get. So you telling people that they should combat evil eye with the evil eye? That don't even make sense. That's stupidity. Whew. Spirit, are there any other messages? Are there any other messages? This is what's going on, people. This is what's going on. And people are getting bullshit. People that sell their soul. They get a part of these witch covens, these satanic cults, these false persons that's doing witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo in churches, doing this spell work on children and single mothers. Attacking people in various different ways, attacking people's finances, attacking people's health and well-being, attacking people's homes, attacking people's security, attacking people's love life and relationships, attacking people's minds, bodies, and souls, attacking you in all kind of ways. Guess what? Their incentives is bullshit. Their offers is bullshit that they get. Their souls are gone. They are soulless. And what they are offered, what they are given, it's minimum to none. Yet while they walk around playing pretend like they so upstanding. They say, ain't it funny to you? And you know they ain't righteous in doing what they doing for several different reasons. No, one of which you know they ain't right in doing what they doing because they do what they doing in secret. They do what they doing in hiding. The other way that you know that they ain't right in doing the shit that they are doing, because doesn't it amaze you that these witches will cast a curse or a spell on you, but then do some type of protection ritual against them, so if it backfire, The effects won't be as bad if it comes back to them. Bitch, if you are righteous and doing what you doing, why the fuck are you trying to protect your damn self should it come back to you? That lets you know right there that what you're doing is wrong, is evil, is wicked, and you shouldn't be fucking doing it. Otherwise, you would need to protect yourself from it. That don't even make no sense. That don't even make sense. But it's literally what's happening. You don't want nobody else to be protected. You feel like you purposely you perfectly righteous and attacking other people with your satanic, masonic, demonic bullshit, but somehow you want protection for yourself. You want to sabotage and ruin somebody else's life, but somehow you want to live the good life. You attack other people's beauty and appearance, body, with your little glamour spells and your body spells and shit, but somehow you want to be just as gorgeous and as handsome and as beautiful to every fucking body. You attack other people's finances, but you want to be rich and wealthy and abundant. You attack other people's homes and vehicles and shit, but you want to be riding and living in luxury. How the fuck does that work? They can contradict themselves all the damn time. And then they have the audacity to parade around like they righteous and they upstanding. Pillars of the damn community. Thinking that they untouchable. The majority of you bitches is on your way to jail. And the rest of you is on your way to hell. Just period. Especially for what you're doing to children. All your hocus pocus bullshit, all your mind control, your witchcraft, your sorcery, your black magic, your voodoo, your monarch. That bullshit, all of your artificial intelligence, all that other bullshit that y'all using, it's going to be y'all's very destruction. Wait for it. Wait for it. And we going to see. We're going to sit back and see if your curses and your spells will help you then. We're going to see if your curses, your spells, your witchcraft, since you such a great witch, we're going to see can it help you when you on your deathbed. Ain't it funny with these witches and things? They do all this wickedness to other people. A part of these satanic cults and covens and shit. But then when shit happened to them, they act appalled by it. Oh, they feel some type of way. How dare this be happening? How dare this be going on? What? But you had no problem at all with destroying other people's lives. Yeah. Yeah. All they do is cause deception, chaos, destruction, tragedy, death, murder, harm, misery, pain. Huh? This is why they target certain people with their hocus pocus BS. Shaking things up purposely in other people's lives. Causing sudden upheavals and problematic situations of all kinds in other people's lives. This is sad. But this is the world we live in. Yet you still believe that this world here was built upon Christian values. Yeah. What I tell you? We got a magician here. The witch practitioner. The black magic. The voodoo. The evil wicked ones. Your wicked witches of the west. Your voodoo queens. You know, with their crafts and their poisons and their potions and things. Yeah. This is what's happening. This is what's going on in our world. And you sit back like, you know, everything's okay. Oh, it's all right. It doesn't matter. No, it don't quite matter when it's happening to me or my child or somebody else that you either don't care for, don't love, don't like, or don't know. It ain't gonna quite matter until it happened to you and your children and the people you do care about and the people that you do love. But it amazes me. It amazes me how there has been such wickedness going on in this world for hundreds upon hundreds of years. Hundreds upon hundreds of years. And don't none of them damn people that have done such that is documented fact of the wickedness that they have done to the people. From African American people to Native American people. I mean, they have African people, Mexican people, Latino people. They attack people, different cultures of people on various different levels. It is documented in proof. You don't attack them, though. Spirits say they big bad bullies. Yeah. And all this witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo bullshit that's going on. Your CIA, your FBI, your government is aware of it. Yeah. They have declared battles on the people to the end. And I'm telling you, the only reason why this shit ain't on the books, the only reason why ain't a damn thing being done about it, is because you're very elite. You're very wealthy and powerful. This is the shit they have to sell out to. This is the shit they do on a daily basis. So they damn sure don't care nothing about no average Joe, low level as person going through any of this shit. Which, okay, fine. But that proves that these bastards are not righteous and upstanding. That proves that these bastards are not about law and order like they claim. That proves that these bastards are not for the people like they claim. That proves that these bastards, the very Constitution, the very amendments that they claim to stand for, that is complete fabricated lie. It's bullshit. Because they don't stand by it. They don't stand for it. Why? Because you have allowed Satanism to overthrow the entire world, to overtake the entire world. And this is what you dwell in. And y'all all too eager to usher in your antichrist, to worship the devil. All of you should be real excited to go to hell. So you can reign with Lucifer, with all the evil, wicked bullshit that y'all doing. Yeah. This is ultimate betrayal that is happening for wealth, for power, for status, for privilege. This is the reason why they do this. This is the reason why this continues to go on. Yeah, we have voodoo here. Voodoo, hoodoo, curses, spells, magic. Yeah. And there's a lot of people who are about this. Some of the very people that claim that you know, they ain't heard of such a thing, don't know such a thing, ain't a part of such a thing, are the very ones who are secretly a part of these sisterhoods, a part of these brotherhoods, and in these underground organizations and everything. Sex magic. Here. They use this shit to try to control other people's mind, bodies, and souls. They use this shit to murder people, to kill people, to illegally invade and violate people. Yeah. They do this shit to blood sacrifice people as well. And they making money from it. And your government allows it. Because it's being pushed and promoted by your elite satanic powers that be. It's being pushed and promoted by the very individuals that you put up on pedestals. And you play pretend like they righteous and they upstanding just because they got a certain damn position, just because they got a certain amount of money, just because they hold a certain damn title. And they wicked to the core. Wicked to the damn core. Don't nobody say nothing about it though. Don't nobody do nothing about it though. But you can show in the hell hate me. You can show in the hell hate people like me. Yeah. These people are modern day terrorists. They terrorists right here in the United States of America. Yeah. Got terrorists and domestic terrorism that came out here. Yeah. Spirit is saying that these ops are taking bribes. They taking bribes. That's the reason why you got so many satanic cults around here. It's the reason why you have so many witch covens around here. There's all kind of low down dirty doings is going on right underground, underneath cathedrals and churches all over the place. Masonic lodges and all over the place. Yeah. Yeah. It's the very reason why things like your underground pizza, it's allowed to go on. It's covered up. Yeah, they use black magic, voodoo, sorcery type of bullshit to get away with such a things as well. Spirit, are there any other messages? Yeah. Spirit say they playing with demons. They playing with demons, and this is the very reason why they demonically possessed. They use black magic and voodoo to murder people on a daily damn basis. But you ain't rising up against that. You ain't saying nothing about that. You ain't fighting back about that. And those of you, somebody in a neighborhood near you, not only are they involved in it, their whole family involved in it. Their whole family involved in it. Spirit, are there any other messages? Yeah, we got good versus evil here. The evil are attacking the good on a daily basis. And they try to recruit you against your will. They try to proposition you, threaten you into submission, to be a part of their satanic cult so they can steal your soul. Because I told you they're in the business of collecting souls. You understand? And if you don't, if you won't, oh, that's when you targeted. That's when you under attack. That's when you under attack. Spirit say the United States citizens, they've been sold out to the enemy a long time ago. Y'all sold out to the enemy a long time ago. That's why you won't say nothing about it. That's why you won't do nothing about it. This is the reason why you won't rise up against it. This is the reason why you so all too eager to attack me, but you want to attack the folks that's been killing you and your people for hundreds of years. You want to attack the folks. You attack me and my child, but you want to attack the folks that enslaved you. You want to attack the folks that imprisoned you, that institutionalized you, that killed you and your people in cold blood. That raped you, that used you, that abused you. You won't attack the people that humiliate you, that degrade you. Yeah, but you attack me though. You attack me though. Yeah, you want to attack them satanic powers to be. The satanic powers to be all over this. This is what they push, is Satanism. They want you to worship the devil as your God. And they're too coward to come out and say it. Stand before the people and say it. Just come out and say it. If you that big, you that bad, then come out and say it at least. Come out and say it, powers that be. Go on and tell the people the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil one time. Go on and say it. They what the satanic powers that be want. They want you to be Satanists. They want you to be devil worshippers. This is what's considered good in the United States of America. That's why this shit goes on. And y'all too pussy. Y'all too coward to rise up against it. Spirit say mark of the beast. Mark of the beast. Yeah. Yeah. There's a very reason why these individuals are soulless beings, and they teach y'all to be soulless beings, and they also teach y'all to protect your oppressors. Work against your own people and to protect your oppressors. Yeah. And that's what y'all do. Y'all all too willing. Y'all all too eager to do it. Because after all, they own everything. They have everything. They got the banking systems. They got the Federal Reserve. They got the create the currency and everything. And where would you be without money? Where would you be without conflicts and different things? So you can't beat them. You decide you gonna join them. Yeah, that's what's wrong with you. That's the reason why you'll rise up against me. You'll rise up against something I'm saying. When I'm telling the truth, I ain't even got no damn reason to lie to you. They've been lying to your ass for hundreds of years. And you won't rise up against them. You won't talk back against them. You won't argue them the fuck down. Okay. We got Queen of Voodoo. They do hoodoo. Yeah, they do. Yeah. And all this shit is a part of I feel like the New World Order genocide plot to knock off as many people as possible. Okay, Spirit say somebody put a spell on you. Yeah, we even got police that's involved with this Satanism, with this devil worship. It goes along with their agendas and their propagandas here. This is the reason why we got crooked officials that's involved in this shit here. But none of them will matter of factly stand before the people and tell the people that that's what it is. I don't understand. If you that big and you that bad and you got all the power, okay, it is what it is. But why won't you stand before the people and tell the truth? Stand before billions of people and tell them that you're Satanists. Tell them that you're devil worshippers. Tell the people that they don't have no rights. They don't have no privacy. Tell the people that you have lied and ain't nothing we can do about it. Just like the bitch on Matilda. I'm big, you small, I'm right, you wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Why won't the white powers that be stand before the people and say that? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Y'all done declared battles to the end against the people through use of your Satanism, your devil worship, your black magic, your voodoo, your hoodoo. You don't stand for justice. You don't stand for law and order. Or none of that, because you are allowing this, and you are allowing it because you partake in this yourself. You got people right now killing their own children because they're doing black magic and voodoo on them. And nothing the fuck is being done about it. Why? Because y'all stand for that lifestyle. You just sit back in your damn mansion in your castle somewhere and you watch it. Because the powers that be is pulling the strings of all the puppets. Yeah. Yeah, y'all too busy. The Illuminati too busy trying to initiate people here. That's why they love it. That's why they love it. Yeah, they want you to be Satanists. They want you to be devil worshippers. And can't none of y'all fix y'all mouth to say the fuck you ain't. Why? Because you listen to the music that is devil worshiping. You listen to your government that is worshiping the devil. You listen to your media that is worshiping the devil. All these folks is Luciferian. You listen to all of them every single day. You can't even help yourself. You can't even help yourself. You addicted to it. You obsessed with it. So you can't fix your mouth to say, I don't do that. I ain't with that. I ain't about that. Of course you are. Many of you are gang stalkers. Many of you are in witch covens. Many of you are in satanic cults. Many of you are in secret societies. Many of you praise and worship false gods. Many of you have sold your soul as well as your ass for incentives. Because money and materialism was the only thing that was important to you. And if the satanic powers that be got all the money and all the materialism that anybody could ever want or ever need, you needed to go through them to get it. So yeah, you sold out. And you look down upon the people who got less than you, who may be struggling or juggling, who may not have any of that. But that just goes to show that this person ain't sold their goddamn soul to have nothing. That don't make you special. That don't make you set apart. No, that means you was down. You knew what you had to do to get it, and you was with it. You went along with the satanic, Masonic, demonic. This is the reason why, and they brainwash y'all to do this, to be a part of this. These folks been hollering about a new world order for the damn longest. NWO. Guess what? Some idiot thought it'd be a great idea to come out with merchandise with NWO on it. And guess how many ignorant bastards in the hood walking around with clothes that's got skulls and bones on them with NWO on it, with Masonic symbolisms on it. So yeah, you sold out. You think it's cute. Oh, it was a cute outfit. It was a cute shirt, huh? But you a sellout for even wearing it. Do you know what the New World Order stands for? Do you know what they plan to do amongst the New World Order? They want a one world government, a one world religion. What do you think that one world religion is? It ain't Christianity. One God. Lucifer. So you fell for it. You agree with it. And you want to pussyfoot around and play around with people and play pretend like you're upstanding and you're righteous and you're whole ass sellout out here. Lying to people online. You got life coaches, motivational speakers. You got supposed Christian people that call themselves talking to the people, and all you got to do is listen real hard and watch for the signs and the symbols, and they all are sellouts. You even got readers on here. Every other word they hollering about God. Oh, Father God, help me. Father God, give me the message. And in between what they telling you, they get to speaking in demonic tongues, casting curses and spells on you. They ain't no spiritual. They are demonic. They sell sellouts and they won't even tell you. They sitting up trying to rob you blind right now by every other word that come out their mouth. Oh, I see in the reading you going through this, you going through that. All you need to do is get this bundle from me. Buy this from me. Every damn thing they say come out their mouth is a pitch of begging for you to do this, to do that, to buy this, to buy that, to donate here and donate that, and do that, and do this, and do that, to get their algorithms up, make their videos go viral, and all kinds of shit, whatever. You ain't figured it the hell out yet. These people don't really care about healing you or helping you. They sellouts. They working for the satanic powers that be. That's why they depend on getting paid by YouTube. They depend on getting paid by this industry. They depend on getting paid by these satanic powers that be. That's the reason why they got all kind of riddles and rhymes and codes and slick shots and wise cracks and shit in their videos. And you swear they so spiritual. You swear they so good. And every damn thing they saying, they've been told to say by somebody else and they getting paid to say that shit. I see through all that shit. I see through all that shit. When if you really cared about somebody's health and well-being, when you really cared about healing and helping some damn body, it shouldn't be a price on every damn thing. You should be satisfied with healing people, with helping people. And know that your blessings are going to come to you regardless if you really believe in your creator. If you really believe in the Most High. But you don't believe in nothing but them demons you serve. You don't believe in nothing but the satanic powers that be. You don't believe in nothing but the wealthy elite people in power that control you. That one I ain't going to tell you. But what I don't understand is how come they just don't be honest. If you think about it, really and truly, at the end of the day, it's nothing anybody can do to you by you just being honest and telling the damn truth, telling the people the truth. Hey, we satanic, we demonic, we worship the devil, worship Lucifer as our God. We've lied to you. We're not as righteous as you think we are. We into this, that, and the third. Why you just don't tell the people the truth? Instead of dipping and tipping and creeping and hiding and lying. You know how much energy it takes to lie? And to keep up that lie? For years upon years upon years upon years. Why? When you could just tell the truth. Because if you think about it, what the fuck can anybody really do? But at least people would know the truth. At least people would know the truth. See, people this day and time, y'all willing slaves. You think you living a better life now. Oh, you think slavery, racism, and segregation fucking ended. When it didn't. It's an illusion. Just because they told, and guess what? Do you not realize that nobody with common sense has realized all the rights you think you got right now, all the power you think you got right now, all the freedom you think you got right now? Why do you think you had that shit? If you notice, nobody ever thought that they had that shit until the white folks in power told you that you had that shit. Which means it was up to them to decide whether or not you could fucking have the shit in the first place. It was nothing you said, nothing you fucking did, miraculous. They got you that shit. Nothing. The shit didn't change till wealthy elite white people came along and said, okay, well, we're going to change this, we're going to change that. We just going to tell them that they free. Huh? It's just back in slavery. You take it back in slavery. You remember when they finally told the slaves that they was free? But then they flipped it on them and told them, y'all's a free men's and free women's now. But if you leave this here plantation, you're liable to become somebody else's slave somewhere. So you might as well stay here on this here plantation. And now as free men and free women, you are working for yourself. Meanwhile, so they basically told you, oh, you free. But the only way you gonna make it is you stay here and work for us. And they threw you a Bible at the same damn time and told you that your only hope, your only salvation was a white guy with blonde hair and blue eyes. And y'all believed it. And y'all went along with it. And guess what? Even if they told you y'all free and y'all stayed on that damn plantation, if you didn't do what the fuck they wanted you to do when they wanted you to do it, guess what? You still got your ass whipped. You still might have ended up killed. See, y'all just willing slaves now, and you proud of it. I ain't never seen so many sellouts that they for in my life. Oh, they proud to be sellouts. Oh, they love it. You so proud of yourself. Y'all so proud of the bullshit ass incentives that these satanic powers that be that give you that ain't shit because they would never allow you to surpass them. So what are you really doing it for? Many of you that sell out, you're still in the hood right now. You're being used and abused in underground prostitution rings, sex cults, and all kinds of shit. Getting chump change thrown at you, and you swear you living your best life. Swear you living your best life. And then you even got people who say may not live that type of reckless lifestyle. On the surface, they seem like well-to-do people, but they in fact sell out too. They have to. And these are your people who may have finished high school, who may have went to college and got a degree. You understand what I'm saying? But at some point in time in their life, they had to succumb to certain shit and had to go on and sell out in order for them to maintain or to get a certain type of position. They are still following the rules, regulations, bylaws, and the order of the satanic powers that be. Thus, they had to sell out too. And they taught their children to obey and follow the lead in behind them as well. Y'all don't get it? But I'm going to tell you the one thing that made sense back in slavery and segregation time. At least them damn people, when the KKK was around, when slavery was going on, these plantations and different things, even when segregation was going on, at least you knew the damn truth. You knew exactly how them people felt and they didn't lie to you. If they hated you, they said so. If they was racist, you knew for sure. These motherfuckers racist right now, and they'll smile up in your face and play pretend like they ain't and talk about you when the fuck they get home. Set you up behind your goddamn back. See, back then, what they did was wrong. You understand what I'm saying? They weren't righteous in no way. And nothing that they did. This is the reason why. But you notice, this is the very reason why they ain't never compensated no goddamn body. They went through none of that shit. They ain't never apologized for that shit. They ain't never compensated no goddamn body for any of the shit that the people who's enslaved endured. And y'all still being enslaved to this day. Y'all wooden slaves now. Y'all part of these satanic cults. Y'all are nothing more than hypocrites. Yeah. They hate your own people. Betray your own people for the love of money. Don't get mad at me. It's the truth. See, these bastards is fake, phony, and fraudulent now. They sit behind the scenes and work against the people. At least the fuck back then, we knew what it was. You knew for sure that they hated you and they told you so. You knew what they was capable of and what they would do. They still doing this shit right now today. It just look different. It just goes on in a different damn way. And y'all try to save face and save your own asses by thinking if you sell out. But guess what? I ain't never seen one person who done sold out who was happy and really fulfilled. Because they still endure and go through themselves. So what do you really do it for? See, the majority of you are afraid of three things. You're afraid of the satanic powers that be. You're afraid to die. And you're afraid to be without money and materialism. Them three things alone makes you kiss the ass of your oppressors and sell out on a daily damn basis and sabotage and ruin your own people and destroy planet Earth and humanity. And that is a fact, Jack. That's a fact. You can't call me a lie. And if you want to, don't worry, I'll wait. I'll sit and wait. Because it's the truth. It's the truth. And y'all know it. But you too coward to stand before the people and tell people so. Now, because you can much more swindle people when you lie to them. When you do these things in secret. When you in hiding with these things. Yeah. Spirit is saying they dangerous. You individuals that's into this witchcraft, this sorcery, this black magic, spirit saying they're dangerous. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not afraid of them bastards. These satanic powers that be been with the same shit that they have been with for years. Ain't nothing new under the sun. They've been killing your people, institutionalizing your people, imprisoning your people. Them the three main damn things. that they have done to the people since the beginning of fucking time in the world where there is no time because they created time. Them is the three main things that they have done. And the three things that they continue to do. They just do it and it just looks different today than it did 100 years ago or so. It's the same shit. There's no reason to be afraid of you. I know what you're capable of. Spirit is saying these individuals are ops. Okay? They're con artists. Okay? Spirit is saying these people are low down and dirty. They're cons. They're full of deception. They're agents. They're sellouts. They're stalkers. They're informants here. They with a bunch of trickery. Con artists. Here. Yeah. They con artists. They full of nothing but deception and addictions of all kinds. Yeah. And there's a cover up that is happening with this. What is really going on in this world? There's a major cover up of it all. And those of them who are high ranking, who are in power, they cover these things up. They cover these witch covens up. They cover these satanic cults up. They cover up the things that the rich and the famous, the elite, the wealthy, the satanic powers that be do on a daily basis. How do they do it? They the very ones with the Wicked Witch book of spells. By casting curses and spells on everything and everybody. And many of these fake phony Christians, y'all are a part of it. Y'all ought to be struck down right in the church. Because y'all are a part of it. Y'all are creating generational curses purposefully. Yeah. Spirit wants you to protect your children from the evils of this world. That's if you ain't a sellout. Because those of you who sell outs, y'all do anything to get the bag. You willing to sacrifice and set up, pimp out, do spell work on your own children just so you can get some money, just so you can live comfortably, just so you can get whatever it is that you want in life. But for those of you who ain't sellouts, who ain't of this world, you just in it, Spirit say protect your children from the evils of this world. Yeah. There are corrupt cops who are involved in this Satanism. And this witchcraft, this sorcery, this black magic, this voodoo. Spirit is saying these individuals who are a part, these witch covens and different things, these witch practitioners, they're liars, they're cheaters, and they're thieves. This is what they do. This is what they do. For their fame, for their fortune, for success, for victories. This is what they do. Yeah. Spirit is saying that these individuals are low down and dirty shame. Just period. And they purposely, they use another reason how they use their black magic and their voodoo. They're keeping people in unfortunate poverty on purpose. Yeah. So I thank you all for listening and for watching. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com or at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can do so at Shine Bright Like a Diamond with the underscore between each word. For those of you who prefer to contact me by phone, you can do so at 501-478-8035. Okay? As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places. There is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when somebody may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Real quick, guys, in conclusion, y'all stop being bamboozled by people, okay? I'm just the type of person, if it's something that I can say or I can do that's going to help or heal somebody else, and that's what it is, I'm going to say it, I'm going to do it, because maybe somebody don't know, okay? But y'all stop being bamboozled by, excuse me, by other people, okay? That's really doing nothing more than feeding you regurgitated as BS, okay? Regurgitated as information that has been told, you know, for centuries upon centuries, okay, and preying upon your weaknesses, preying upon your downfalls and your situations that you're going through, okay, and stop jumping on the bandwagon of these people who trying to get rich quick off of you. Here it is, you suffering, and these people convincing you if you only buy any and everything from them that's going to heal you, help you, save you, yet you still going through and you making them filthy fucking rich. You understand what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I understand if you have a business or something, and you have a product or something that you selling, this is your business or whatever. But if you really cared about people, you really loved people, you really cared about healing and helping people, you shouldn't be trying to get rich quick off of them, okay? What you're not going to do is tell me that a candle, a person come to you and say, oh, I'm going through this, I need your help, your assistance, what should I do? And they tell you, oh, hey, you should get this candle, but this candle or this bundle costs $50 fucking dollars, okay? And it's just a candle, okay? When the jar that you made the candle in, you probably got from the damn dollar store, okay? And the wick and the wax that you used in it, it's just a couple of more dollars, okay? That literally means that you made that candle for about anywhere from $3 to $5, okay? So you shouldn't be selling it for $30-50 damn dollars, okay? Now understand, then you have your time, your effort, your labor that you put into this. But if it costs you $5 to make a candle, okay, I could see you charging, say, $10 for that candle, okay? Because you are or either maybe $15, okay, because you getting your money back from what it costs you to make that candle, and another, say $5 for the time or the labor it took for you to make that candle, okay, or whatever, like $10, you know what I'm saying? But you have people who be like, and people is like, you have people who know who to prey upon, you know what I'm saying? People seriously going through things or whatever, and people out here, they don't been more care about helping or healing you. They want to get rich quick, and they know especially if you're somebody who don't, have low self-esteem or something like that, or somebody who is really down and out, you may be really struggling, or this, that, and the other, or whatever. They prey upon these people the most, okay? Because here you are getting all these services. Let me tell you something. The gods, the ancestors, your spirit guides, the archangels, the guardian angels, the creator didn't have none of that shit. None of their herbs, none of their candles, none of their salts, none of their oils, none of their incense, none of that shit that these people are telling you that you need to heal and help your situation in today, okay? So what in the hell makes you think that you can't deal with what you are going through from natural resources, okay? Everything that the creator that you needed is provided to you for free here on earth, and people never think of that. But you will allow people to come along, swindlers to come along and convince you that buying this, that, and the third. And I'm not telling you don't support whoever you want to support, you know what I'm saying? If somebody has a t-shirt business and sell t-shirts, you understand what I'm saying, and you like this person and you want to buy their t-shirt, I'm not telling you, I'm not no hater like that. I'm not telling you, oh, don't buy this person t-shirt, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but use common sense, okay? Because say you got a t-shirt, you buy a $5 t-shirt, and whatever you printed on there cost another $5. You should not be selling that damn t-shirt for $40 fucking dollars, okay? Like, that t-shirt at the very least may be like $20, okay? Or $15, depending on what's printed on it, the design or whatever. Use common sense, you understand? But if you got simple stuff, and it's crazy, even people who do readings for people be really wanting information and be in desperate need for help, for assistance, for somebody who really gives a damn. And oh yeah, I'll do you 10-minute readings, a quick mini read, $50, or a regular $100. For what? For what? Especially people who put a time limit on shit. Oh, a 10-minute reading for such and such amount of money. First of all, for you, do you know, okay, by the time you get on the line with somebody, however you're talking to them, say, hey, how you doing? And then they're going to ask you all kinds of questions. Oh, what's going on? What you're dealing with? Who is this? Who is that? Blah, 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 blah. And most people don't understand. That's what a lot of people do. They pry a bunch of information out of you first and then literally turn around and twist what you have just told them back to you, and you pay them for that. Okay? Not really doing something for you to be able to, you know what I'm saying, really do something for you, okay? They're getting over. And you may say, and if you think about it, by the time you get on with somebody, you speak, say, hey, how you doing? You discuss to them what services you want or need or whatever you're talking about. 10 minutes has already passed, okay? So a person who say want to give you a 20-minute reading for $50, $75, $100 damn dollars. By the time you come on, say, hey, how you doing? Discuss all of that. 10, 15 minutes has already passed. Okay? That means they literally are going to only take like 5 to 10 more minutes to say to you whatever, explain to you whatever. And you've just paid $50, $75, $100 for this. This is not somebody that really cares about helping and healing you. Okay? And how do you know this? Because especially the ones who claim that they believe in God, especially the ones who claim that they believe in Christ. When Christ walked around performing miracles, was Christ going around and telling people to buy things from them to do a miracle for them? Huh? When Christ turned water into wine, did he charge anybody for it? When Christ took a loaf of freaking bread and fed a whole army of people, did he charge anybody for it? When Christ walked out on water, did he charge anybody for it? When Christ healed demons out of people, casted demons up out of people, laid hands on people and casted demons up out of people, did he say, hey, buy this candle from me, buy these herbs from me, spin around 3 times, jump up and down, drink this, put this on your head, take a spiritual bath, light this candle, do this, do that? No. But you have con artists today who prey upon people and tell you to do this shit. They will tell you anything but to do things that are natural and holistic, practical things. Okay? If you don't feel good right now, you would rather go to the store and buy any damn drug that is available on the counter, other than using natural resources to heal yourself, to help yourself, to make yourself feel better. This is what is going on every single day, people, and that's all I'm trying to tell you, okay? Stop letting people prey upon you. Stop letting people bamboozle you, because these very damn people who do this, they are sellouts. They are lying to you, and they are getting over on you. They don't care nothing about your health and well-being. They don't care nothing about your life. They don't care nothing about your healing you or helping you or any damn thing like that. They will say anything to get what they want out of you, and that is just period. That is just period. And you know these people are like that because you turn around and these the same people who sitting up talking to demons in their readings, who sitting up speaking in tongued witch language, demonic language, who are sitting up trying to bamboozle you with all their services and all their products and different things like that. Just like these readers that create their own decks and then be like, oh, you can go and get my deck from Kindle, and then you go and check out the deck, look at the deck, and it's like fucking $75 for the deck. Who in the hell pays $75 for some cards? It does not make sense, because when you actually had a real gift, skill, or ability, you don't need no cards. You can use a regular playing deck of cards. So like, get real. The people are trying to get rich quick, and while you are suffering, while you would go through the list to pay for all this shit to make your life better, they looking good and feeling good and taking and doing all type of shit, living the best life off of all the money and the donations and the different things that you done sent to them. But they don't do a damn thing hardly to give back to their community, to give to people who are suffering. heal and help someone. When you are giving unto others, things are giving unto you naturally. This is a natural flow of things. You don't give with the idea, with the purposes in mind. Oh, I want something in return. I better get something back. I'm gonna get something back from doing that. You know what I'm saying? These are the same people who do free readings all day, every day on a free damn platform, but then will convince you to get a personal reading for them for $100. Why? When you listen to free readings from them all day, every day. Now, a personal reading is going to be more personal to you if they are real. Okay? But I don't feel like it's something that should cost you $50, $75, $100. If I was providing those services for people, I wouldn't be in the business to try to bust people's head just so I can live a lavish ass life. When people are struggling and going through every damn day. And sometimes, and if you notice, these people, it ain't never placed on their heart to be given unto anybody for free. Because if you're a true believer and you really believe in a higher power, higher than yourself, then you know that those blessings are going to come back to you 100-fold, 1,000-fold. Anyway. So it's no need for you being evil and malicious and getting over and in different ways to other people. You should be loving and caring and generous and giving unto people anyway, if you have that ability to do so. If you are a healer, you are a natural born healer. You was put here on this earth to heal. And if you are in that life purpose, the Most High did not tell you that you was in that life purpose to profit or benefit any from it. You are supposed to heal because that is your destined path, because you are supposed to be a healer. Now, it does not mean that you cannot profit from doing so. You cannot benefit from doing so. That's not what that means. But those blessings will come unto you anyway. When people see that you are genuine and that you really care and that you really have a heart, they're going to be eagerly willing to give to you anyway, because they're going to know that you are loyal, that you are a divine angelic being, that you really do care, that you're coming from a place of love. Just think about this. For those of you who claim that you believe in whatever it is that you believe in, say you fell ill right now and you were praying or whatever, and you called upon whatever it is that you believe in, and whatever you believe in came to you and said, I'll help you, I'll save you, my child, if only you'll pay me XX amount of money, XX amount of... That's the same thing that these people are doing when they bamboozle you. Oh, I see here that somebody's doing black magic on you. Somebody has tied you to them, bound you to them. You need to do a cutting of the cord ritual. You need to take you a spiritual bath. You need to sprinkle this salt. You need to get this oil. You need to light my candle. You need to get my bundle, my protection bundles, and all this other kind of shit. I give it to you if only you would give me such and such. Come on, man. But you're supposed to be a healer. You're supposed to be a helper. The Most High instills something in you, puts something in you to be a blessing unto others. And you think that if you are really a healer, a helper, a giver, you're really loving and caring and nurturing, that your blessings are not going to come back onto you? Yes, it is. Peace, love, and light, y'all. Namaste.